Hello, good morning, tubers, and welcome to a channel update. I realize it's probably not morning for all of you, but good whatever time of the day it is to you. Anyway, yeah, I just want to do a short video on sort of what's going on with my channel in relation to current games being Let's Played and future upcoming Let's Plays. So I even made a list so that I don't forget all this stuff. First off, though, actually, thank you everyone who's been joining the channel. My channel has grown like crazy the last few months. 1,500 subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy. So thanks everybody, and hope you continue to enjoy the channel. We'll endeavor to continue to publish videos and play video games. Oh no, that's so hard. Anyway, so obviously, if you've been paying attention to my feed lately, I've been a little slow on the recent releases for 2014. I had whatever, so I don't want to get into it, but I've been sick and I haven't been feeling good, so it's been a slow go. And anyway, I'm a little bit behind what my original plan was. So I have finished recording and uploading Railroad Tycoon, and I'll probably finish publishing those this weekend. I kind of messed up. All of you that got 3 in a row on yesterday was because I sort of messed up the upload schedule, whatever. I still don't have the ability to actually ahead of time set release dates for videos. It's one of those things YouTube's not letting me do yet. So maybe one day they'll let me just schedule, 7 p.m. new video release. That'd be great. But anyway, that's not a big deal. And they'll have the last Skyrim one that I just put recently. So, not the last, it's not the end of the series, but it's all that I've played. Anyway, so that's how far I've recorded. And I want to talk about Skyrim first, because I know a fair number of you are enjoying it, and it was the winner of the previous vote. It's not done, and I'm going to keep playing it for quite a while. Like, there's lots of game to do. All I've finished was the mage quest line right now. There's lots of stuff I want to do. I'm having a really fun time playing the game, trying to role play and stuff. It's working out pretty good. But it's really tough to encode these videos and get them uploaded to YouTube. It takes a long time for my computer to get them ready and then to actually use my shoddy internet connection to get them online. So I'm not trying to make excuses, but basically these things take me a lot more time than I was planning to set up. So I'm kind of going to say my release schedule for Skyrim videos is a little bit lower than normal. Instead of 1 per day as a goal, which I'm definitely not keeping up, I'm going to say I'm going to try to keep 2 a week or 1 every 2 or 3 days. So I'm going to slow the release of these up a little bit just so I have them more regularly. At least that's the plan. And I do plan on continuing to play it for a long time, at least until I'm done the main story. And I really want to check out some of the mod stuff. I haven't really shown off very many of the mods yet, other than basic skills and stuff, but there's new quests trees and rebuilding stuff. It should be a lot of fun. Anyway, that's that. Railroad Tycoon 3 is done. I just wanted to say briefly that I'll probably be Let's Playing some other Tycoon games in the future at some point. Probably some of the older ones like Roller Coaster Tycoon or maybe even Zoo Tycoon. That was a lot of fun. I remember playing that. So at some point I'll probably go back to some of those and see if I can make a Let's Play of them. It seems like a pretty good game for recording. It's lots of fun. So that was that. Now, I know I have some of you guys that enjoy the Total War Third Age series, and I was thinking about going back to Third Age this year. It was about last year this time that I started doing those. But one of the things that's a real pain, and I'll bring this up for you guys to see, it's actually got a fair number of these copyright notices. It's that content ID system that everybody's annoyed with that just automatically matches music, and it's part of the mod makers adding movie soundtrack music to the modded files for the game of Medieval 2 Total War. So basically, if I wanted to record more of those, I basically have to turn the music off, or else I keep getting this stuff. And it's kind of a pain, and it kind of depressed me a little bit. Whatever, not depressed, but it bummed me out a little bit. So I'm not in a huge rush to go back there. I might eventually, but it's a pain. I don't like that kind of stuff. Content ID is no fun. And I'm in no rush to play Rome 2. I've been kind of avoiding it since my initial dislike of the release. So I might get to some Total War games eventually, but I'm still not quite there. Terraria, I know there's been a little update recently. I haven't really looked at it much. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a little video on it or not. I don't want to promise one and then not do it. We'll see how things go. I'm kind of traried out lately. I've played a lot and a lot and a lot, hours and hours and hours. And unless something really new or different shows up, I'm just sort of recording the same thing over and over again or playing the same thing over. And I'm kind of on break. Which leads me to the next point, which is I want to get to Starbound sometime this year, let's say. I don't know what their release schedule for Starbound is, whether or not they plan on having it through beta in the next few months or in 2015 or who knows when. But I'm saving myself for that, basically. That's my plan. So one of the things that I've been, I know this is going to go on a little bit longer than a normal update video, but I have a couple things to talk about. I haven't done one of these in a few months. Because of the challenges involved in getting Skyrim videos up, one of my plans for this year, 2014, if you're watching this way in the future, what are you doing? It's kind of strange, but yeah. Anyway, I want to do some more older games, like Super Nintendo era maybe. I might try out some GameCube or more DS games. I made that work with Final Fantasy 3. That was pretty cool. Just because they're kind of, other than the DS, they're quite easy to record and upload. And the more time I spend messing around reformatting the files, kind of the less fun it is for me. So you can probably look forward to some more sort of retro, my old school era games when I was a kid. Anyway, it's retro for me. So that's that. I'm also probably going to get to a Dwarf Fortress Let's Play this year. I'm kind of getting interested in it again. And maybe with some mods and stuff, because I'm pretty good at the vanilla games. So I say pretty, I generally survive a fair while. Any of you who know Dwarf Fortress know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's kind of on the agenda, and it should be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that at some point. What else was on? I haven't really sorted out the streaming stuff yet for live streams, basically. I've got the software to do it, and it's just a matter of finding the right game to do live, basically. And I haven't really come across any great examples just yet. Maybe Dwarf Fortress will work. Maybe Starbound will work. I don't know. But so far, just my normal games like Skyrim and Railroad, they just didn't really feel like streaming kind of games. So we'll see how that goes. I do plan on trying some more eventually. And possibly Path of Exile, maybe that's the kind of thing that worked. That was number 2 from the vote a few months back, and I still haven't touched the game, so that's the kind of thing that might be coming up this year, depending on how things go. Depends on how much time I've got and agendas. Anyway, I will announce my next actual game, and the keen-eyed viewers that aren't looking at it on a 3-inch wide phone can probably see a couple tabs up here. I'm pretty much for sure going to be doing Might and Magic 7 next, and I'll be doing it at the same time as Skyrim, even though they're both similar games, but this is my old school game to go with my new school game. Skyrim has the graphics, Might and Magic 7 has the, I don't want to say gameplay as in it's better than Skyrim, but it has that old school, almost Dungeons and Dragons style skills and stats. One of the things that bugs me in Skyrim is like it's really hard to see your stats. You don't have strength and endurance and well, you have hit points, but you kind of cut out a lot of that stuff from the old games. So this is a little bit more classical, and I've actually never finished it. I only barely ever started it. I played Might Magic 6 a lot, but 7, for whatever reason, I never got to. And from what I understand, it's quite an improvement in a lot of ways. So that's on the table. The reason I'm really interested in this right now, if you want to know, is I've been playing Might and Magic Legacy X, whatever they call it these days, the new one that was just released a while ago, and it was pretty good game. It was better than I expected, and I've been playing it a fair bit, so it got me interested in the series again. And this is, I've got it set up, and I'm pretty much ready to go. If you want to play along, you can buy it at GOG.com, pretty darn cheap. And I'll be using, just like when I did Might Magic 6, I will be using the patch that lets you move around faster and fixes some bugs and stuff. So anyway, that's the plan. I'll probably post a introduction video this weekend if I have time. I want to make an introduction to some of the changes from Might and Magic 6 that I've been reading about and trying to get ready for, so that newcomers to this series that maybe don't know it super well can fit in. So anyway, that's the plan, and I'm almost at that 10-minute mark, which is long enough for an update video. Anyway, if you have any questions about this year's, it's not my guaranteed year's Let's Plays, but it's my plan. So if you have questions, let me know, and I'll answer them if I can. And again, thanks to everyone who's been watching. I'm having a lot of fun, and I have no plans on stopping. So see you next time, and have a great day.